I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. All right. How's everyone doing tonight? Thanks for coming out. Seems like a pretty cool place. I like it. I like it. All right, guys. You guys ever have the most life-changing, amazing sex with a beautiful woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But then you forget where you kept the receipts.
Oh,
You know, for tax purposes. That's right. You gotta go where I go. H&R Cock, guys. That's where I take my W-2s and get my sex workers. That's what I'm saying. Just testing you guys out a little bit. Guys, I got some real terrible news today.
Oh shit.
Yep. I want to tell you right now, Bobby. Speaking to you. Went and saw my doctor. Got diagnosed with a disease. Yeah. Found out my dad had it. His father had it, my grandfather. So I'm pretty sure I'm genetically predispositioned to it, you know? You know what my doctor said? AJ, that's not how chlamydia works. Get your shit together. Look, guys, I'm not a chlamydia scientist, okay? So, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'm just saying that, you know, something that a lot of people don't know about me is that they have HPV. I'm kidding. It's one of the worst ones. Hey, guys. So Vegas is pretty crazy, right? Vegas is a lot of nutty stuff, a lot of nutty businesses. I just saw on the news, Vegas has a new airline company called Love Cloud, right? Let couples rent out the whole airplane just for two. That's right, guys. Take it 30,000 feet, like you do some cloud seating. Yeah. Maybe you guys are interested, right? They got two packages, guys. First package, right? The love package. Chocolate strawberries. Not bad. I'm a fat dude. I'm into that, right? Champagne. Get a little thirsty up there, right? And a balloon says, sorry, I fucked your sister. That's right, guys. I don't know if every balloon says that, but definitely my balloon's gonna say that, you know? So, they're interviewing this pilot on the news, and they're like, hey, are you gonna have trouble flying up there knowing everything that's going on behind? He's like, no. You don't know about our second package? It's the Mile High package. For that one, close all the blinds, you get a morning after pill, and a steam clean in case you decide to pull out during a barrel roll. And she's like, what are you saying? He's like, I'm trying to say I could fly that plane with just one hand, no problem. That's right, guys. He's jerking off up there. So I decided to check it out, right? But it's expensive. I don't want to spend a lot of money. So when I go, I'm going to take a blind girl, right? Pay the pilot half the price just to make airplane noises. Brrr. That's right, baby. Keep going. Trust me, the Grand Canyon looks so beautiful. Now read your balloon. It's in Braille. It says, sorry, I fucked your deaf sister. Yeah. Vegas. Crazy shit in Vegas, guys. You know, I just started comedy just 4 months ago, and I just experienced my first chuckle fucker. If you guys don't know what a chuckle fucker is, I'm sure you get it, Sean. Brian, you've been in this business a while. That is a comedian groupie, guys. I didn't know that when I got into it, you know, but I was real excited about it, you know. And if you're wondering how hot she was, just look at me. She wasn't, okay? I'm just saying. You know, she told me she was leaving, you know, the next day on an airplane back to where she came from. So I was like, fuck it, what's the worst that could happen, right? So it got real bad, guys. We were in the car on the way to my house, and she's like, yeah. So, you know, here's the thing, guys. I'm vaccinated, right? Like, but I don't give a shit if you're vaccinated or not, right? But for some reason, unvaccinated people, they just want to fucking tell you. And I'm not vaccinated, and this is why. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, you could have told me nothing, and I still would have sex with you, is what I'm saying. So she's like, yeah, I'm not vaccinated. I'm like, cool, I don't care. She's like, yeah, but here's the thing. My roommate said I shouldn't have sex with you. And I'm like, why? And she's like, because you're vaccinated and you might get some of the vaccine inside of me. And I'm like, oh, you have a learning disability. Okay. All right, well, let's see what happens here. So I take her back to my place, and we're about to do the deed, and she's like, oh, I gotta tell you one more thing. We're butt naked at this point. She's like, I'm also a kleptomaniac. And I'm like, that's weird. She's like, yeah, it comes up, so I just thought I would say that. So I was like, okay. So guys, when I was having sex with her, I had my wallet firmly placed right there, for safety purposes. And then, after when we were done, take a little snoozy, I had my wallet placed right in my butt cheeks. Because I never had sex with a kleptomaniac before, guys. I don't know what the protocol there is, So I take her back, to wherever she's staying, and I'm thinking, okay, we're all done, right? She's gonna get on her airplane, right? She texts me, she's like, hey, I pushed my flight back. I want to hang out with you. I'm like, oh, do I do this? And I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it, right? So I go and hang out with her, and I take her back to this house that I don't think she was supposed to be in, and I give her second dose of vaccine, because I'm a Pfizer guy. And I'm like, okay, that's all good, should be done there, so I'm like, all right, well, have a good flight. She's like, thank you. She texts me the next day, she's like, I pushed my flight back again, guys. I'm like, shut the fuck up. She's like, yeah, do you want to steal me away? And she spelled it S-T-E-E-L. And I'm like, oh boy, she does have a learning disability. Jesus Christ. So she's like, yeah, you're never going to believe this. The airplane people called. Someone stealed something off the airplane. And I was like, oh boy, okay, whatever. So I give her booster shot. And at this point, I'm like, okay, you got to go, right? And unfortunately, I had scheduled this yoga class. And we went to yoga together.
Whoa, all right. Yoga.
And she was not prepared for this yoga, guys. She was there, just to maybe, but I don't have any vaccine left in me. So after the yoga class, I'm like, you gotta go. So I drove her straight to that goddamn airport. And she's like, oh, but my flight's not till later. I'm like, it's right now, baby. So I send her off. And I get home. And when I get home, I realized this fucking kleptomaniac had stolen my heart medication, guys. She fucking took my heart medication. I need that shit. I don't know what she thought that shit was, but fucked up shit, guys. Shit like that just be happening to me all the goddamn time. It's my fault, because I just have low self-esteem, so I'm just constantly, hunting up the ghost of desperation. Hello, cutting out. What's up? Is that the battery? Am I in the wrong spot? Is this the sweet spot? My bad. Okay, back it up here, guys. Yeah, guys, here's the thing, guys. I love big women, I love them big and dumb, so that's my fault. It's a terrible kink to have, and definitely one of the things I want to do, that the way I get my women's is I use this online thing. It's an online service. It's called Hunt a Killer. Now, stay with me. Hunt a Killer is this awesome service, right? It's a monthly service. They send you a whole crime package, right, with pictures of bad guys and push pins and red yarn, so that way you look like the drunk detective in a movie that might be cracking the case soon, and he could just stop hitting his wife, maybe, So yeah, so I set that all up in my fucking house, right on the wall, right? So then I get maybe this girl, she got a googly eye, a weird limp and alcohol in her breath, and she stumbles into my place, and she's like, what the fuck is all that? And I'm just like, oh, you noticed that? I've actually been searching for my wife's killer for 3 years now. I didn't think you would see it, but tonight's the first night I let myself go and try and have a good time. And I don't know. I hope I find it have killed her. And then, by then, right, 15 minutes later, I should be saying sorry for not having money for her Uber or the morning after bill from the airplane ride, right, guys? Hey, guys, my name's AJ. Thanks for having me.